Morning, all of you. How are you, students? Doing well. The last class we started organic chemistry. Everyone fine, no? Right. Myself, Praveen Kumar. See the last topic, organic chemistry from the bridge course. Thereafter, from Monday onwards, we are having vacation. For that homework, we have been allotted. So day wise, I allotted the homework and keep do solve those questions daily. And see, we will complete the organic chemistry by today. Today, and if time permits, tomorrow also. So let us start organic chemistry. Yesterday I started that classification of hydrocarbons. No? So in classification, do we read that how many types we divided? Saturated, unsaturated, all that we completed, and I have to start next heading. Right, today's date. So I taught you last class. I remember nomenclature. I have to start. Correct. Right, heading nomenclature. In IUPAC nomenclature, we have one is word root. I told you yesterday. Correct. Word root. Word root is followed by what? A suffix. Suffix is of two suffixes, primary suffix and secondary suffix. This is followed by first one, primary suffix, and after this is primary suffix is followed by what? A secondary suffix. Getting idea all of it? So secondary suffix, and before to word root we have primary prefix. This before to this we have primary prefix we have, and another prefix will be there, that is secondary prefix we have. So this is what yesterday I remember, till this we discussed. Correct. Now today we have to discuss all this. What is word root? What is primary suffix? What is secondary suffix? What is primary prefix? And what is secondary prefix? All we discuss today. Now we write heading word root. Right. Copy this. Do you all copy this, students? See, one is word root. Word root followed by primary suffix. Primary suffix is followed by secondary suffix, and before to word root we have what? Primary prefix and secondary prefix. Clear? Understood all of you? Right. Now we start with word root. Right, word root. Now write word root. What is word root? See. Now word root tell about how many carbons are present in the long chain. Whenever a compound is given, first what you do, select the long chain. The long chain need not be straight. It may even be what? A zigzag. Getting my point? So word root tell about how many carbons are present in the parent chain. Write that number of carbons present in the parent chain. Present in the parent chain. Understood, students? In the parent chain, how many carbons are there? That will indicate what? A word root. So whenever a compound is given, what you do? First select the long chain. Long chain need not be straight. It may even be what? Zigzag. Getting my point? Right. Suppose if the carbons are 1, in the parent chain only one carbon is there, then we have to end with the word what? Myth. We use what? Myth. If one carbon is there, myth. And if two carbons are there in the parent chain, might be you remember in 10th standard, ith we call ith. And if there are three carbons in the parent chain, we call it as prop. If there are four carbons in the parent chain, we call it as but. And if there are five carbons present in the parent chain, we call pent. If there are six carbons present in the parent chain, we call hex. If there are seven carbons, we call it as hept. If there are eight carbons, we call it as oct. If there are nine carbons, we call it as non. If there are 10 carbons, we call it dec. If there are 11 carbons, we call undec. And if there are 12 carbons, we get dodec. Like this, 13 are there tridec, 14 are there tetradec, 15 are there pentadec, 16 are there hexadec, 17 are there heptadec, 18 are there octadec, 19 are there nonadec, 20 is there icos. So maximum in the exam they can't give more than 12. If you want copy that, 20 is called icos. So understood. 13, what we write, students? Trideck. 14, tetradeck. 15, pentadeck. 16, hexadeck. 17, heptadeck. 18, octadeck. 19, nonadeck. 20, icos. Copy this. Clear, no? So word root, what word root tells about how many carbons are present in the selected long chain. So whenever a compound is given, what we do, we select the long chain. Long chain need not be straight. It may even be zigzag. Clear? So that's all about word root. Now word root is followed by what? Suffix. And in the suffix, as I told you, primary suffix will be there, secondary suffix will be there. Understood up to here? Now we go for suffix, students, right? Suffix. Now see suffix. What suffix? There are two suffixes are there. Primary suffix, right? Primary suffix. Now students, see what this primary suffix tell. After selection of long chain, it tells us whether the parent chain is saturated or unsaturated. Means, when do we call saturated? If it is having only single bond. When do we call unsaturated? If it is having double bond or triple bond. So getting idea, after selection of long chain, it will tell about whether the parent chain is having single bond, double bond or triple bond. So what we say for primary suffix, students, it tell about whether the compound is saturated or unsaturated. If it is saturated, saturated means what? It contain only single bond. Then we add the suffix an. So what the suffix we add to the word root? Ane we have to add. If it is having what? Single bond. Suppose two carbon with single bond is there. What we call two carbon eth. It is followed by what? Ane. Ethane. Suppose three carbons are there. What should I call word root? Prop. Word root is followed by ane. Propane. Understood? So I write for your understanding. Suppose see three carbons are there like this. So come by word root. Three carbons what we call prop. Come from word root. Word root followed by suffix. Since it is saturated, what should I call? Ane. So what should I call? Propane. Propane is the IUPAC name. Understood? Or we may get an unsaturation. No. When do we call unsaturation? If there is a double bond or triple bond. Unsaturated. Understood, friends? So unsaturated may contain either a double bond or a triple bond. Suppose a double bond is there. So the carbon double bond is there. Then we have to end with the suffix ene. Ene. Ene is to be added. So what the suffix we add? Ene. Ene is added. Suppose triple bond would have been there. It can be triple bond also. No, unsaturated may be either double bond or triple bond. Then we have to add the suffix yne, ine. So understood. If it is having double bond, ene. If it is having triple bond, yne. That means primary suffix tells us what? Whether the parent chain is saturated or unsaturated. Clear for all? So here you write parent chain is either saturated or unsaturated. Saturated means what? It contains only single bond. Unsaturated means what? It may have double bond or triple bond. Clear, students? So suppose see, students, in order to understand more clearly, I am taking 3 carbon alkene. See what is this 3 carbon alkene I am taking. Now come from word root. Now what is the word root? 3 carbons are there. What should I call? Prop, no? Prop. Prop. Prop is the word root. Word root followed by what? Suffix. Is it saturated or unsaturated? Unsaturated. How we know double bond is there? But you have to tell address. Where is the double bond position on what carbon it is present? First carbon. So I have to call prop-1ene, or even I can say 1-propene. Even if you don't mention or position also, no problem, because you can't change the position. Even if you put double bond here, the position can't be altered. So You can write only propene, you can write, or you can, no problem, you can even write prop-1ene, or you can even write 1-propene also. Anyway, you can write. Understood? This is for unsaturated. I shown you for alkene. Now, if it is triple bond is there, see students, suppose triple bond with 3 carbon is there. Now come from word root. What is the word root? Prop. Word root is prop. Word root is followed by what? Suffix. Means whether it is saturated or unsaturated. It is unsaturated. How I know triple bond is there? So what should I call? Ine. Propine. Ine is added to the word root. So what is the IUPAC name for this? Propine. Clear? For saturated we add ane, for unsaturated we write ene, and for triple bond we write ine. Up to this clear all of you? So till now word root I taught you. Word root is followed by suffix. In that suffix we have primary suffix. Primary suffix tells whether the parent chain is saturated or unsaturated. Clear up here all of you? Now what we do, first we go by some rules, then I will teach you secondary suffix and prefix, primary prefix, secondary prefix. Till now we discussed what is word root we discussed, what is primary suffix. Secondary suffix, after going to the rules, we will discuss that in the next session. Secondary suffix and primary prefix and secondary prefix. Okay, so write, copy this up to here. Now we go for rules, how to write naming for organic compound. There are some rules are there. Copy this first, then we go into rules. IUPAC rules we write. Clear for all? Understood now? Right. Now write heading IUPAC rules. Now see, there are 8 rules you have to follow in order to write naming of hydrocarbon. This is naming for hydrocarbon, means without functional group. Naming of hydrocarbon without functional group. Only hydrocarbons means what? It can be alkane, alkene and alkyne. Alkane, alkene as well as what? Alkyne. So there are rules for this. There are 8 rules are there in order to write naming of organic compound for hydrocarbon. Now see, first rule we study. Observe here carefully. Rule 1. Now in rule 1, see, whenever you are writing name, first select the long chain. Long chain need not be straight. It may be zigzag. For example, see, I am giving one compound like this. The bond line formula I am showing you. See, what is meant by bond line? We don't show carbon, students. Like this we represent. Now this is understood. What is this? Carbon is there. This representation is called bond line. Means here carbon is there. Carbon, carbon, everywhere carbon is there. And it is understood hydrogen, no? Every carbon should be satisfied by 4 bonds. Even though I am not showing here, there are 3 hydrogen here. 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 1 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 3 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 2 hydrogen here, 3 hydrogen here. Understood? And this representation is called bond line. Clear for all? Is it understood? See, here carbon is there, no? CH3, CH2, 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 CH, CH2, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Now what you do whenever a compound is given, select the long chain. Now tell me students, if I go straight, how many carbons I am getting? Count the carbons. See, this I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You also got same 7? Check. On going straight I am getting 7. Now think over any more carbon more than 7 we are getting. Any carbon, if I go by straight I am going straight I am getting only 7. Any other possibility to get more than 7? See. If I go down, how many carbons? See, 4, 5, 6, 7. I take one more so that it makes 8. Now tell me, should I prefer straight or should I go down, students? I have to go down, no? Why? Because number of carbons when I go straight, I am getting only 7. And when I am going down, how many carbons I am getting? 8. So rule is what? select the long chain. Long chain need not be straight. It may be even what zigzag. Understood? So going straight is wrong. Then which is correct? Going down is correct. When I go down, how many carbons I am getting? 8. When I am going straight, I am getting only 7. Clear for all? So write this. Select the long chain. First rule is what? Select the long chain. Whenever a compound is given, what you do? Select long chain. Long chain need not be straight. It may be zigzag also, but it should be in continuation. So I have selected not straight. See, going straight is wrong. And in which direction it is correct? See, going down is correct. Going straight, I am getting only 7 carbon. Going down, I am getting 8 carbon. More number of carbons is preferred. Straight carbon, we should not prefer. What way we have to select? By sidewise. Here you have to go down. Clear for all. This is rule 1. Now write rule 2. Rule 2. Observe rule 2. Rule 2, see, observe carefully. Rule 2. I give you bond line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now student, select long chain. Now tell me student, if I go straight, how many carbons I am getting? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? Going straight, I am getting 6. Now any other possibility to get more than 6 you have to see. If I come like this, see, if I come from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I come from top also 6, going straight also getting 6. Now see, we will be in dilemma. That means both the parent chain is coming 6 and 6. Getting idea? When I go straight, I am getting 6. When I am coming from top also 6. Then what rule says? If the parent chain is having same number of carbons, then select the parent chain with more number of branches. See, if I go straight, how many branches I am getting, student? Only one branch I am getting. Do you agree? But if I come like this, see, when I come from top, means see, if I am giving numbering from here, imagine. So see, this is one branch and this is another branch. How many branches we are getting if I go from top to bottom? Like this, when I come from top to here left, I am getting two branches, no? But if I go straight, how many branches I am getting? Only one branch. So what rule says? Whenever parent chain is coming same number of carbons, then what you do? Select the parent chain with more number of branches. So going straight is wrong. Then coming from where to where, top to bottom is correct. So understood, right rule. Rule is what? When parent chain contains same number of carbon, contains same number of carbons, same number of carbons, then select the parent chain with what? Then select the parent chain with more number of branches. Select the parent chain having more number of branches. Understood student what I am saying? Is it clear? Are you following what I am? So if I go straight, only one branch, see students. This is only one branch I am getting. But if I come from here, see, when I go, in this case also 6 I am getting. But how many branches do I get? Two branches. See, this is one branch. This is another branch. Can you recognize what is the substance here? Methyl. And this is what? Ethyl. See, two groups we got, two branches we got. So what rule says? Whenever parent chain has same number of carbons, suppose the number of carbons are coming same, then you see that the parent chain having more number of branches is preferred. This more number of branches is preferred instead of coming what? Less number of branches. So selection of first one straight is wrong. Selection from top to bottom, this is correct. By selection of first one will be only one branch, from top to bottom we get two branches. Clear, students? This is rule 2. Following all of that. Now we go for rule 3. Right, rule 3. See what is rule 3? I give you one compound like this, say, like this carbon I took. Now select the long chain. I place a group like this. Now tell me, students, select the long chain. Only one possibility I get. See how one I go straight. How many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct. Only one branch I am having more number. If I come from here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Both the case it is coming same, but branches also coming same. Correct. Now see, after selection of long chain, you have to give numbering to the parent chain. What you have to do? Numbering you have to do. Now when I am giving numbering, see, right to left we can do or left to right we can do, but first locant should get least number. See, what is the first locant attached to this carbon parent chain? This is the first locant. We call it as substituent. So first locant should get least number. Now tell me, if I go from left to right, what is the first locant I am getting? 2. Correct, number 2 I am getting. But if I go from right to left, tell me, if I give numbering from here, what the number I am getting first locant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 I am getting. So lowest number should be, lowest number getting for the first locant is more preferred. So which is to be the correct? Left to right is correct, whereas right to left is wrong. Understood? So after selection of long chain, what you do? You have to give the numbering. While giving the numbering, what you have to see? First locant. Who is first locant? Means substituent. This substituent should get the least number. So when I go from left to right, my substituent is getting 2 position. But when I'm going from right to left, I'm getting number how much? 8. So which number is preferred? Lowest number is preferred. Understood? So write that rule. After selection of long chain, give numbering to the parent chain. You have to give numbering to the parent chain, so that first locant should get what? So that first locant should get least number. What is meant by first locant? The substituent which is attached, so that the first locant should get least number. Should get a least number. Following students, all of you should get a least number. So after choosing the long chain, what you do? Give numbering. When giving numbering, see that first locant should get least number. So left to right is correct, whereas right to left is wrong. Copy this. Clear? This is rule 3. Shall we go for rule 4, students? Right. Rule 4, right. Understood now? Rule 4, right? Rule 4. Now observe here rule 4. Now student, this is the parent chain I have given. Select long chain, student. Tell me which will be the long chain. If I go straight, how many carbon I am getting? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any other possibility getting more than 9, you have to say. If I come from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Both the case I am getting 9. If I go straight, 9. If I go like this also 9. If I go straight, how many branches I am getting? See, 1, 2, 3. Even if I go like this also, I am getting 1, 2, 3. So anyway I can give. Now see, then student, what you do? Give numbering. While giving numbering, I told you first locant should get least number, no? Now tell me, when I go from left to right, first locant is coming 2. Do you agree? And from here also, when I come from right to left also, it is coming 2. So what you do now, first locant is same, then see what you have to go by sum rule. What is that sum rule? See, are you getting my point? First locant from what to what, left to right, it is 2. Right to left also, first locant is coming 2. Then see, there is another substituent. So then you have to see what sum rule. Now tell me, what is the sum from left to right? Second position is one substituent, and third position is one substituent. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth is one substituent. Add this 5 plus 8. That comes how much? 13. 13 is the number when I am going from what? Left to right. Now come from right to left. What is the position if I give numbering from here? Second position, no, this one? Second. And this comes how much position? Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And this comes 8. Now tell me 9 plus 8. This is coming 17. Now whose sum rule is smallest number? So first number is smallest, no? So numbering should be done from where to where? Left to right is more preferred. So when we go by sum rule, if the first locant is coming both the sides same, getting idea? If the first locant in both the case is same, then you have to go by what? Sum rule. What is sum rule? Add the locant position. Here 2 plus 3 plus 8, that is coming 13. And when I move from right to left, here how much I am getting? 8. This is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Plus this is 8. This is coming 17. So the smallest number is preferred, and that rule is called sum rule. So when you go by sum rule, first locant in both the cases is coming same. So here write, when first locant is same, first locant is same, then sum rule is preferred. Sum rule is considered. Sum rule is considered. In that sum rule, which one you consider, lowest sum rule or highest sum rule? Lowest sum rule is preferred. Lowest sum rule is preferred. Understood, students? So, if first look, if this position would have been not there, see, if 8th position is not there, then no need to see. Directly you can give numbering from left to right. But here, see, both the case first locant is coming same. In that case, you have to apply what? Sum rule. Following students, this is rule 4. Now write rule 5. Clear for all? So sum rule, when do you go for sum rule? First locant comes same. First locant means substituent is both the cases coming same. Suppose 8th position is not there, then no need to see sum rule. Directly I can give numbering from one left to right. Right? Right, rule 5, right? Now see rule 5. Rule 5, observe carefully. Here see one another case. This is bond line I kept. Here I am placing CL, here I am placing BR. Now tell me, students, select long chain. Only one possibility, no? Straight, only one possibility. See, give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now tell me, first locant from left to right is coming to, no? Correct? And right to left also, what is the first locant coming to? Getting idea? In both first locant in both the cases 2, 2. Then go by sum rule. First locant is same, what I told you, go by sum rule. Sum rule also comes same. Do you agree how? 2 plus here 3, 2 plus 8. This is 10. And even if I come from here also, left to right also, see 2, this comes third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Both the case same rule, no? So means first locant is ruled out. Sum rule is also ruled out. Then you have to go by alphabetical order. Alphabetical means among chloro and bromo, who comes alphabetically first? A, B, C, D. Bromo comes, no? So I have to give numbering from where to where is correct. Right to left is correct because bromo comes alphabetically first, then comes what? Chloro. So here make a note. If first locant is ruled out, first locant is ruled out, and some rule is also ruled out, and some rule is also ruled out, then whom you prefer is also ruled out. What we prefer, students? Then we go by alphabetical order. Then give numbering by what way? Alphabetical order. Numbering by alphabetical means bromo, chloro, who will come first, student? Bromo, no? So bromo, so from left to right to left is correct, whereas giving numbering from left to right is wrong. Following all of this, so first locant is same, some rule is also same, then you go by what? Alphabetical order. Understood? This is rule 5. Clear, student? Now write rule 6. Understood, students? Rule 5. Till now, how many rules? Rule 5. Right? Rule 6, right? Now observe rule 6. Select long chain. Select long chain. Only one possibility we get now. See how, if I give numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any other possibility if I come from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Both the case I am getting same. If I go straight 9, if I come like this also 9 I am getting. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I come like this, what happens? See, branches are coming less. Correct? Only one branch I am getting. Going straight is correct. Now tell me, there are two different substituents are there. See, this is methyl, this is ethyl. So when you are giving naming, alphabetically you have to call. First who should be written? Ethyl, then followed by what? Methyl. So what you call here? 3-ethyl. Even though the position of third carbon is more, the numbers per second is less, you have to give numbering in what, student? Alphabetical order. So 3-ethyl, 2-methyl. What is the word root? Non. 9 carbons are there, what we call non. Non followed by what? Suffix. Saturated, no? What we call nonane. So here rule is what? When two different substituents are there, naming is done in alphabetical order. This is ethyl, this is methyl. Who comes alphabetically first? E. So understood. So even though the number per second is less, but we are not mentioning second carbon, whom we are mentioning third. So here write rule. When two different substituents are present, when two different substituents are present, then whom we call first? Substituents are present, then naming is done in alphabetical order. Naming of substituents should be done in what? Alphabetical order. Naming of substituents should be done in alphabetical order. Understood? So first what, whom we are writing? Ethyl we are writing, then methyl we are writing, even though the number 2 is less. Clear, students? Following everyone? So 3-ethyl, 2-methyl nonane. We are understood that. Now write rule 7. Right. Rule 7. Now, what is this rule 7? See, I am giving one compound to you. Like this. Here I kept one. Select the long chain figure. So, no doubt I go by straight only, no? So, numbering should be done from such that first locant should get least number. See, I am giving numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, see what is the first locant substituent present? Methyl. This is also methyl. Whenever two similar substituents are there, we use di, tri, tetra. We use the prefix before to what substituent. Now two similar substituent, what is this? Dimethyl. We have to use what? Di. Why di? Two substituents are there, no, similar. So here what is the name I should I give? 2, 3. You have to tell the address where it is located. 2, 3 dimethyl. Why di? Because two similar substituents are there. 2, 3 dimethyl. Then come from word root. Nonane. Nonane means 9 carbons with single bond. So here write rule. If two or more similar substituents are there, it may be two or more than similar substituents. Similar substituents are present. Then we use prefix what? Di, tri, tetra. Substituents are present. Then we mention, when we mention prefix di, tri, tetra. Understood, students? So we mention di, tri. 2 are there similar? Di. 3 are there similar? Tri. 4 are there similar? Tetra. So depending on the number of similar substituents, we mention di, tri, tetra before to what? Prefix. That is dimethyl, nonane. Two similar substances are present. Understood? This is rule 7. Right, last rule, rule 8, right? Rule 8, copy them all of it. Rule 8. Rule 8 says, rule 8 we say complex substituent. Complex. Complex means what? Big, big. Complex substituent we call. Complex means what? A bigger substituent present on the parent chain is called complex. Now see, for example, what is that, sir? You are saying something. I show you what is that complex substituent. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here I am placing one complex substituent. Now see, select long chain student. See, when I go straight, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here only one possibility, straight chain we are getting, correct? After selection of straight chain, give numbering so that the first locant should get least number. See, if I go from right to left, I am getting least number, no? 4. If I come from here, I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So preferably I have to go by numbering from where to where, right to left. Up to this understood all of you? This I am going straight. Now this is called complex substituent. See, complex means what? A big one. Complex substituent. And for your understanding, I am elaborating. See how that complex is. See, there is CH3 here. This is CH3 amount. This is carbon. To this both the side there is methyl group. You know, methyl means every carbon should get 4 bonds. No, it is in the shape of this. This shape is in the form of that. Now see, where is that complex substituent attached to the parent chain? You have to mention. 4th carbon it is attached. So 4, and this complex substituent should be mentioned in the bracket. Means now you have to further give numbering. So here you start numbering 1, 2. Now see, these two are substituents. See, this, if I give numbering from here for your understanding, see, this is the parent chain, and to the parent chain there are further 2 branches. See, that means where the 2 methyl groups are attached, first carbon. So what should I mention? 1, 1. See, understood? This is 1, 1. To this parent chain 1, 1, dimethyl. Why dimethyl, student? 2 similar groups are there, no? Dimethyl, and this parent chain is having 2 carbons. See, This parent chain is having two carbon. What should I call? Ethyl. So complex substance should be mentioned in where? Brackets. See our understanding here, this is having a branch 1 comma 1 dimethyl. This entire carbon is what? Ethyl, bracket close. How many carbons are there in the parent chain? None. So here rule is what mentioned. Complex substance should be mentioned in the bracket. Complex substituent should be mentioned in bracket. Should be mentioned in bracket. Bracket means what? A parenthesis. In the brackets you have to show. See, this is complex substance. We are showing in what? A bracket. And branch containing a branch. See, this is a branch. No, this branch is having a branch. So these two are called methyl. 1 comma 1. At the first carbon, two methyls are there. 1 comma 1 dimethyl, and entire carbon is having how many carbon? 2. So we are calling ethyl. And where it is attached, you have to tell to the parent chain where it is attached. Fourth carbon. 4 1 comma 1 dimethyl ethyl nonene. This is rule 9. Sorry, rule 8. The last rule, right? Punctuation. Following on till now, rule 8 we done. Last rule is there, right? Last rule. Rule 9 is punctuation. What is punctuation? See, numbers are separated by comma. Number and word is separated by hyphen. When you are writing name, the number should be separated by comma. Number and word is to be separated by hyphen. That is called punctuation. You have to maintain punctuation while writing the name. That is the rule 9. Copy this, write rule 9. Right, rule 9. Here write punctuation. What is that punctuation, student? There you write numbers are separated by comma. Numbers are separated by comma. By comma. While number and word is separated by hyphen. While number and word is separated by hyphen. Hyphen. See, for example, what is that, sir? You are saying I can make you understand. Suppose, see, this is the parent chain. Now give numbering from left side. No, don't, because first locant comes least. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is the first locant, 2, comma 3. So two substances are there, no? You have to separate by comma. 2, comma 3, hyphen. Number and word we are separating. Dimethyl. What is the word root? Hept. There are 7 carbons. So what we call heptane. Heptane. 2, comma 3, dimethyl heptane. So number is separated by comma. Number and word is separated by hyphen. So these are the 9 rules. Before writing IUPAC names, you have to be familiarized. Then you make easy. Now I show you what are the rules once at a glance. See, total rules, how many we learned? Rule 1 is long chain. Select long chain. Long chain need not be straight. Right. Rule 2. Whenever two parent chain comes same length, select the parent chain with more branching. Rule 3. After selection of long chain, give numbering. First locant should get least number. Rule 4. If first locant is both the side is coming same, go by sum rule. Rule 5. If sum rule, first locant is same, sum rule is also coming same, go by alphabetical order. Rule 6. Whenever two different substituents are there, naming is done in alphabetical order. Ethyl comes first, then methyl. Even though the number for ethyl is more than methyl. Rule 7. Whenever two similar substituents are there, we use the prefix di, tri, tetra. Rule 8. When a complex substituent is present in the parent chain, that complex should be mentioned in the bracket. Rule 9. Punctuation. Numbers are separated by hyphen. Number and word is separated by hyphen. Sorry. Numbers are separated by comma. Number and word is separated by hyphen. So these are the 9 rules we discussed today. So we will stop here. Tomorrow we will discuss how to write names for the few compounds. Okay, students, I am ending the session. Wish you all the best.